So I'm selling my Amazon FBA business for $1.78 million. And you can see it here. I have it listed on Empire Flippers. My monthly revenue is $209,000. My monthly net profit is $45,000. And this is based on the last 12 months on average on Amazon. This is how Empire Flippers decides as far as what is your multiple and how you can sell your actual business. And I think the craziest part about selling this actual business is that a little under 3 years, so around say 2.5 years, I actually purchased this Amazon FBA business from Empire Flippers. You can see here, I purchased it for $190,000, and upfront I put $100,000 down. And in just under 3 years, I was able to change this number from $190,000 to $1.78 million. And look, this is the sales price. There is no guarantee that it's going to sell. I probably have right now, it's been a week that it's been listed, and I probably have 20 people that have unlocked this actual listing. I have one actual offer at $1.1 million. And then I have 2 other people that are saying that they're going to put an offer in, but if it's not close to this number, I'm not going to sell it. So what are these actual products that I purchased on Empire Flippers and I expanded? Well, one of them, the best seller is this chest pack here. Right? I'm running a big spring deal sale, whatever. This is a strategy behind why we are the best seller, but that's a different video for a different day. So this is primarily our best seller when it comes to units wise. We move a lot of these units, anywhere between 1,000 to 2,000 on this particular SKU, and other SKUs are a little bit lower than that. But as far as units is concerned, this is our best seller. As far as revenue wise, this is our best seller. Right, you can see it's a weighted vest and it comes with different types of options as well. So I would say that 95% of my sales come from these 2 parent ASINs, this chest pack and this running chest pack, right? Or running chest pack and this weighted vest. So how does Empire Flippers really determine as far as what is your valuation? What is the process like? So the process works a little bit like this. They'll take all your information from Amazon, they'll compile it into their own type of P&L system, and they'll go ahead and spit out a net profit. You see, this is a lot of information and it goes really in depth as far as step by step how much fees got taken out from Amazon. And this looks a little bit more. This is just a summary, but let's go ahead and look at this is actually how it looks like, right? It shows every single income that came into your actual business, and it shows every single Amazon FBA expense. So they are very vigorous as far as how they determine your actual sales price. And it goes down to even the number as far as like what your net income is, any add backs that is in there. And I know in the summary, it shows like what is like your revenue, your net profit margin, like what is your growth. So you can go ahead and see all of those numbers. And you can see that it's just recently over the last 12 months that this actual product like blew up. Right? You can see that last year in 2023, or I'm sorry, 2 years ago in 2023, we were kind of stuck at 17, 11, 16, 8, and 38,000 that big month in December, which, a lot of you Amazon FBA sellers have that. But you can see that in 2024, we blew this business open. You can see 38,000, 35,000, 49,000, 45,000. You can see the list goes on and on. And we have a trend continuing that way. And March is probably going to be our biggest non-December month we've ever had, right? We're anticipating going ahead and probably making $60,000 in net profit when it comes down to it, right? So I purchased Amazon FBA businesses. I also scale Amazon FBA businesses from the ground up, but none of this is possible unless you kind of like know your P&L, right? And that's why we have like programs like Seller Board that goes ahead and keeps track of basically every single expense that comes into Amazon FBA. And look, that's why I mentioned, like, even if my business doesn't sell, right, for $1.7 million, I'm okay because this net profit margin is continuously going up. Why? Because now we have strategies in place. Now we know exactly what we're doing. Now we can actually project, what type of profit we're looking for. And most importantly, we're in the mature phase when it comes to, Amazon FBA and this brand. By mature phase, I mean, we're not going ahead and experimenting with a lot of new products. We just reorder, the same products right now. We're just trying to keep, supply chain in order. We're trying to go ahead and just, make sure what everything is working right now, just keep the status quo. Because now we're just going ahead and trying to extract as much money as possible from this actual brand. So if it doesn't sell today, maybe we can go ahead and try and list it in a year from now, right? And I had this whole video lined up as far as what Amazon FBA gurus say, but I don't think it's that important, right? And I kind of feel like my target market right now, people that are current Amazon FBA sellers that, want to potentially exit their business or scale their business. I hate going ahead and just coming up with whatever the algorithm tells me to come out with, right? Like I was gonna, explain all of this as far as how, gurus tell you that it's really easy to go ahead and go to $0 to $100,000 really quickly. They show the big revenues, but they don't show the proof, right? They do all of this, right? At the end of the day though, I want to say 95, 99% of these Amazon FBA gurus that are kind of out there selling courses, haven't really been successful in Amazon FBA. So what did I even write here, right? They're selling a dream at the end of the day. And take that with a grain, or take that as a standard in this video, right? Even if it's crypto, if it's real estate, they're selling you a dream, right? They're not really selling you the actual ideas of Amazon FBA, because I've seen it. I make videos about how to scale your actual business, and they don't get the amount of views as these other people. But it's fine, right? Because that's how I differentiate myself from a lot of these Amazon FBA sellers, because I can actually take skills that I've learned in this business, you watch these skills, and it benefits you, right? So again, just keep that in mind, right? People that are trying to kind of sell courses or anything like that, they're just selling you the dream of how easy Amazon FBA could really be, which again, it's not, Amazon FBA is not sexy, but you do get the 3 trifectas, right? You get the time freedom, you get the money freedom, if you do things right? And you get the location freedom, being able to work wherever you want. I can work wherever I want, but I choose to be in your family here in Los Angeles, right? So, but the thing is, I can work from anywhere. I've been to Europe for months at a time, right? I've been to Mexico for weeks at a time, right? I have that location freedom. So in that part, they are right? The same thing here. If their method is so easy, why don't they have successful brands? They're always going to make an excuse as far as why they can't tell you what brands they sell. Because at the end of the day though, if for me, I'm open to telling you all of my brands that I sell. Why? Because I have such a head start from everybody, and I'm in my business the day to day. So if there's a new strategy that's coming out, best believe I'm going to implement those strategies before anybody else does. And I'm not scared of people going ahead and, selling my products, right? The thing is that there's enough of a pie for all of us to go around. So again, that's just an excuse that they use for you not to question as far as what products they actually sell. So they make more money selling courses. Obviously that's the case. And the thing is that I would say obviously, but a lot of people don't know that, right? They sell way more courses than they do units. And again, they have no real experience. Don't even have a successful brand or a business that they actually scale. I'm referring to one person that, I used to watch his YouTube videos, and he was very elementary when it came to Amazon FBA. And now they're going ahead and buying supercars and buying all these houses. It didn't come from Amazon FBA. And I wish that they were more transparent about that. It came from course sales. I feel like they would make way more money teaching people how to do course sales than it is with Amazon FBA, which again, that's a different video for a different day. So the reality check is has any guru actually shown their net profit after ads, fees, inventory costs? They're not, they don't, right? Because they don't even have a business to generate. And real gurus will tell you the products they sell, right? People will actually tell you the products that they go ahead and sell. I know Travis goes ahead and shows the products that he goes ahead and sells. And he shows what products he's been, successful with and which products he doesn't. And I respect these people that actually show their actual products. Because if you're a guru, it doesn't matter how many people go ahead and purchase your shit, right? They drive supercars, like I said. Fast life sells to low quality people. And this is a big one, right? I hesitated going ahead and putting this one here. But whatever, it's this type of fast life of purchasing all this designer, purchasing these big houses and mansions and, which usually are rentals, and purchasing these supercars, which usually are rentals, right? That sells. That's what low quality people go ahead and and they're willing to shell out $1,000, $2,000 for those type of individuals, right? And these are the misconceptions. I won't even get into them. Like I said, I don't really want to go ahead and go over all of this with you guys, but it's they always tell you you need only $5,000 to launch, which is not the case. It's such a myth, man. Nowadays, you need at the very least $10,000 to really succeed on a launch on Amazon FBA. And that's like reinvesting your money as well, getting new inventory, launching PPC. So like this is very, very, very wrong, right? Like this is a lie. Another one is like, just find high demand, low competition. I love this. I love this one, right? It's like people tell you to go out there, use Jungle Scout, Helium 10, type in these numbers and just find out what has really high demand and low competition. And this is the quickest way for you guys to get an extreme high in a roller coaster and then come crashing down and say Amazon FBA is a scam, like all these Chinese competitors are coming in here. So like all of my products that I've sold, like, you know, my factory lace is a shoe cleaner, this running chest pack, this weighted vest are in extremely saturated niches. And like they've been in saturated niches, but I'm slowly building the bricks of this foundation, right? So by me going ahead and slowly getting sales, I'm actually getting sales from people that love the brand, right? This is not a video as far as like your segmentation, your targeting, your positioning, but like take this like YouTube channel, for instance, right? Like I don't want any of my videos going quote unquote viral, which means like getting hundreds of thousands of views. Why don't I want that? Because I'm going to get a bunch of people that are only going to subscribe for that actual video and then never watch one of my videos again. The same concept goes with find a high demand, low competition product, right? You might get a home run product, but it's only going to be a one-time purchase. You're going to really have no lifetime value of your actual brand. And at the end of the day, it's going to fizzle out, right? So right now, maybe I'm averaging 30 new subscribers per week, but after 100 days, I'll have 3,000 new subscribers. And I'm slowly building the foundation of actual people that sell on Amazon, right? Because that's all I'm looking for as far as bringing value to those people. People that are currently probably stuck at anywhere between like $10,000 to $30,000 per month in revenue. That's looking to scale out of that, right? 50,000, 100,000, and ultimately get to this goal of selling your Amazon FBA business, right? So if I'm not resonating to you, if you're not that individual, you're not going to get value out of my YouTube channel. The same thing applies to this actual finding a product on Amazon FBA to sell, right? You actually want to go into very high demand, high competition and find a way to differentiate yourselves, right? Same concept applies to both YouTube and to Amazon FBA, right? I can very easily find different types of videos or topics that's going to bring me a lot of different types of subscribers, but I'm an Amazon FBA seller, right? Like that makes, you know, whatever I go ahead and make on this actual brand, my other brand, the other brand that I'm going ahead and purchasing. I actually have two brands that I'm going ahead and purchasing right now. I have a supplements brand and then this one seasonal item for like the summertime, right? Which is going to be very interesting. But you guys are there to go ahead and see it, right? So what's the truth, right? It's like building a defensible brand. Like I mentioned before, it's like, this is the whole entire point of Amazon FBA is finding a product that's already selling, right? Where every single product is out there. And if it's not, it's going to be out there eventually, right? So it's like getting into a very competitive market and trying to find a way to, you know, create a defensible brand. And usually you do that by just niching down as much as you can and finding that ideal customer avatar, the one that you resonate to. Like I mentioned before, somebody that's making $20,000 to $30,000 per month in revenue on Amazon FBA, like I am, and trying to scale and exit their business, right? So if you can find that in a product where you know your exact target market, you're going to go ahead and be successful on Amazon FBA. So like what is like the key, right? Like what did I do to grow this business out? And obviously it's not sexy. It's just the operations, right? Like the boring, I put this here. This is probably the most important thing about this actual video here. It's like, it sounds boring, the unsexy stuff. Supply chain management, staying in stock, keeping your quality high, responding to customer service issues quickly. Like that is the most important thing on Amazon FBA. Once you have a winning product, if you just do this stuff right and you focus on going ahead and just trying to keep your core customers happy, you're going to grow, man. Like that's all it is. It's like the Tim Duncan effect. It's literally the Tim Duncan effect, right? It's like fundamentals win 100% of the time. And that goes for anything, right? Like if I stop shooting YouTube videos, like that's it. Like I'm not consistent anymore. My fundamentals are not there anymore, right? The same thing applies to Amazon FBA and it applies to anything else in business. It's like if you do the unsexy stuff right every single time, you're eventually going to go ahead and win, right? And patience is persistent. You are where you're supposed to be. And I'm sure I haven't put, yeah, you are where you're supposed to be right now, right? So like just stick it out. Like keep improving and have long-term mindset while everyone else is looking for quick hits. So you're not looking for a home run product. And I didn't, right? Like these products that I'm currently selling right now that are my top sellers for this actual brand that helped me go from when I purchased this business $6,000 per month to now 45,000 to even more now. It's like I didn't change any of the products, right? I just started expanding my offerings. I started going ahead and negotiating with my supplier, negotiating with my freight forwarder, making sure I'm never out of stock, making sure that I'm offering a customer a better chances to go ahead and convert, because conversions equals better ranking, and better ranking equals more organic sales, right? And I have this here. If you guys are willing to go ahead and want to work with me one-on-one, like you don't have to do this alone, right? Like for instance, like my target market is those people that are making $20,000 to $30,000 per month in revenue and are looking to break out of that. So if you are one of these people, go ahead and work directly with me. There is no middleman, right? And like what you'll get, it's like basically me going into your business, looking at your bottlenecks, whether that be listing optimization, PPC strategy, cash flow management, whatever it might be, right? It's no BS, just results. All right. So limited spots are available. And again, I've gone through so many applicants that want to sign up for this actual program, and I've denied so many different type of people because again, I don't have a lot of time. So I'm only picking people that I know that I can go ahead and help. So if you are that person and you are in my target market, make sure to apply. Again, the fee that I'm going ahead and charging is going to really outweigh the benefit of this actual program, because that's basically by me analyzing your business, I'm going to know exactly what your bottlenecks really are and how to scale through, right? It might be a inventory issue. It might be a scaling issue. It might be a negotiation with your supplier issue to go ahead and get net 30, net 60 type of, deals going on with your supplier or your freight forwarder, right? It's like, am I truly ready to invest in myself and do the work to scale my business? So again, that's enough of me pitching this actual, one-on-one type of mentorship program. So if you are interested, click that link below. But these are kind of my thoughts. What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about the entire building block of me selling this business, from me buying it to the, expanding this business? I would love to hear in the comments below. But until next time, guys, peace.